taking care of the abode for the Lord, known as Divine Mercy Foundation, Agalabazu. Today, we present today's divine teaching titled The Divine Light of God and His Effectiveness.
That is today's topic. Deep in the bosom of the Lord, deep in His presence. Deep in His presence lies everything. Deep in the presence lies all you are struggling for, looking for, gasping for, longing for. It's all in His presence. It's all well arranged in His presence. Deep in His presence lies everything. But how many have ascended? How many have really moved in His presence? Most stopped their journey on the way. Most looked back. Most are afraid. Most do not even cross. Even most that crossed still looked back. Be the instruments to tell others to remain in His presence. Be the instruments to tell others to persevere till the end. Be the instruments to tell others not to look back, not to turn back in the race which they are into, in what they are convinced about, that they must test the spirit that is working and look up to that glorious one, that glorious Father, that He is ready to decorate them and fill them with that which they are longing for. I tell you, deep in His presence, the first thing that happens deep in His presence is that the Father will search you. The Father will pour out His glorious light upon you, and He will notice your utmost needs. Your utmost need. I tell you this day, you will be filled up. That your utmost need will be met. Yes, you will be self-actualized. You will be decorated. There is happiness. There is great happiness. Because why? Because you reached deep in His presence. Deep in His presence lies everything. Lies the glorious things that you desire. All you desire in life. All your dreams, goals, aspirations will be met. I tell you, it lies deep in His presence. But most are hiding in the life of others. They call their spiritual father, mentor, godfather. You are killing yourself. Leave human being aside. They are deceiving you. And move straight. Look straight and move straight. Ask the Holy Spirit. Call upon the Father. Call upon His light to lead you to the Father. If you move deep in His presence, He will spike His light upon you and He will decorate you with that which you desire. The dreams of your life will be met. That is the only place, the only time that your goals, aspirations will be met. And that is what is happening today. And that is today's topic. And there is a way you will understand today's topic. Deep in the bosom of the Lord. Yes. Because deep in the bosom of the Lord is where the key of your life is. Where is the key of your life hidden? Where is the key of your life embedded? They don't even know. The key of your life, as you're born. See you born into the world. See the key of your life. The key of your life unlocks. Even there are things you don't know about that has to do with your life. You don't know about it. You will only see and notice it when you've gotten the key of your life and it's open. And once it is open, you will understand yourself. Once you understand yourself, you will walk towards whom you are. That is the only time you will be happy. Most are living here in the planet Earth, but they are not happy. Why are they not happy? We are not happy because they have not gotten the key of their life. The key of your life, child of God, is hidden deeply in His presence, in the bosom of the Lord, in the bosom of the Father that created you. Because once you are created, just the same way that you build a house, you lock up the house. It's the owner of the house that has the spare key. Yes, there is the original spare key, only held by the owner of the house. Deep in the presence is the key, where the key of your life is hidden. The key of your life is only hidden there and will be grasped by you if you move on. If you move on closer, deeply to your Father. Once you obtain the key of your life and open the door of your life, you will see yourself. You will see yourself daring inside, in the bosom, in His presence. That is when you will understand yourself. The first thing that will happen to you once you understand yourself is that you will be happy. And in His presence lies everything. Once you open the door of your life. Don't you know that? You're a tripartite human being. They don't know that. You're a tripartite human being. See your presence in the bosom of the Lord. Your presence in the bosom of the Lord. Don't you know that you are there? And that you are the one with your key. Once you identify yourself, the key of your life will open all the treasures that has to do with you. Yes, the first thing that will open is you as a spiritual being. You will understand yourself. It happens spiritually and it manifests physically. Your spiritual being will have a breath of life. Most are living and existing, but their spiritual being do not have a breath of life. Their spiritual being are not settled. Their spiritual being are not happy. Their spiritual being. How many believers are free in life? How many believers are happy? They are managing and coping with life. They are managing and coping with life. Coping with life. Moving on to make both ends meet. But it's not supposed to be like that. See you, see whom you are. See you, see everything about you in the bosom of the Lord. And so strive to move on. Strive to move deeply. Strive to obtain the key of your life. There are sections in His presence. There are sections in the bosom of the Lord. There are various sections, dimensions, which when you move in, you will see yourself from one section to the other. There is first part you will see yourself. After that first part, you will move on to the first section. After the first section, you will move to the middle section. After the middle section, you move deeper. You will live deeper, and you will come up alive again. And what happens? What happens once you delve in? You move in. Once you delve in, the first thing you will notice is that everything about you will change. Yes, you will be reformed back to whom you are. Most are coping with sickness, and they call themselves believers. Look at them taking various forms of medicine without knowing that it's a dent and killing their system. And teaching about medicine comes up so that you will understand what you are into and what you are taking. Immediately you storm the first section. What happens is a great light is sparked upon you. All your body organs, the division of your body system is searched. That is the first thing that happens in first session. To know if there is any dent, sickness in you, and it will be rectified immediately. As a child of God, as a child of God whom you are not supposed to cope and manage with sickness. And so, child of God, what sickness are you coping with and managing with? Drop that. Move deep in His presence. Once you move deep in His presence, and you receive the key of your life, and you receive the first spark of light, all those sickness, that which you call sickness, will be worn off from you. Don't you know it's a dark cloth? That which you call sickness is a dark cloth upon you. It's a dark cloth and a dark arrow upon you. Once you receive the first spark light, what happens in you is that the sickness, all the various forms of sickness, impediments in you will be eroded off. That is what happens. And so, child of God, wherever you are, whatever you are suffering from, whatever you are managing with, yes, move on deep. Stop the earthly medication you call medicine. Is a dent and killing you more. What you are noticing as relief is a more dangerous sickness. That which you call relief, because you have taken medicine, is a more dangerous sickness in you. You are calling in another different sickness in you. You look at unknown sickness everywhere. Let them hear that which they call unknown sickness is the precursor of what they took inside them in the name of medicine that developed to form another one. And so stop. If peradventure you have any sickness in you, and you are still in the journey of your life to reach to the bosom of the Lord, your medicine remains to look up to the Father, to take natural water and to move around your compound. Learn to embrace nature. Learn to move around and bend toes without wearing anything. Move around, especially early in the morning before sweeping the compound. As strong as that medicine. Then you move on. Continue. Keep moving. Drop that which you call medicine. Do you know the source of that medicine you are taking? If the source of that medicine you are taking is identified and well explained to you, all of you will drop anything you call medicine and resort to nature. Yes. Then keep moving. That's the first section. In the bosom of his presence. After that first embrace, first section, you move deeper into the second section. Another searchlight is spiked upon you. And what will be mirrored? Your body system is mirrored, and all forms of sickness and worry is identified. But in the second section is another light. In that second section, in the bosom of his presence, you are searched to know who you are, so that you will understand yourself. Child of God, who are you? Who are you? And what are you created to be? That is when you will receive the flag. You receive the flag to be yourself. Most are not themselves. Most are changed. Most, their countenance changed. Their inner form changed. In that second section, you receive the light to be yourself. You receive the light to turn and be what you are created to be. You receive the light of reformation in you. Yes. Most are created to save others with their sword. But they lost their sword. Most are created to save others by virtue of whom they are. Most are created to cure madness. Only madness. Only madness. But they are not doing that. Because what they have, what they're supposed to use for that, stolen from them. Once you enter there and the light is sparked upon you, you will receive your sword and what is needed of you for that work. Most are decorated with spiritual gifts. Ask yourself, what spiritual gift do you have? What spiritual gift are you born on the planet Earth with? What spiritual gift are you decorated with to do exploits for your Father? Most, their own, are not functioning very well. Half functioning. Are not functioning very well. Why is it not functioning very well? Yes, because the full measure of that their spiritual gift is taken away from them in the native place of prayer. I tell you, child of God, that is when it will be reformed back to you. Then you will do that exploits for the Father. That which you are praying to do for the Father, you will still do it. You will still do it for the Father. And so that is what happens in that second section. Once that light is sparked upon you, the mirror of whom you are will be unveiled. The key of your life, yes, in the second section. You will understand your spiritual nature as a human being. What kind of spiritual nature do you have? Most do not dare your presence. But still, you are not functioning very well. I tell you, most children of God are not functioning very well. Most are not functioning very well. And there are various reasons for that. Various reasons for that. But how many persevered in the bosom of the presence of the Lord God? There in his presence, in that second section, and that light is sparked upon you, then you will see your spiritual nature. Your spiritual nature is what determines your physical nature. Yes. The real spiritual nature of yourself is what speaks for you. Is what entails who you are. Who you are. That work which you are doing in the planet Earth will also be identified. If not desirable, you will see yourself. You won't even know when you drop that. And move towards the call of your life. I have call everywhere. Most believers, because they are wounded. You will see them voicing out that they have call. Most of them that are voicing out that they have call don't even have anything like that. They are only confused. They are only wounded believers. Wounded believers are noisemakers. Wounded believers. Move on to the bosom of the Lord. In his bosom lies everything. In his bosom lies the sweetness of life. That is what happens in the second section. Once you enter into the bosom of the Lord. Deep in the bosom of the Lord lies everything. From that second section, you enter to the third section. In the third section, what happens in the third section? Child of God, that third section, what happens there is what? Enjoyment. Enjoyment. The enjoyment that you people are making noise in the world with. Please allow me to enjoy myself. Please don't disturb me. You don't come to this world twice. Let me enjoy myself. Stop. It is hidden in the bosom of the Lord. It is hidden in the deep bosom of the Lord. Now you will see enjoyment in that third section. What lies there is the treasure of the world. The treasure of the world. The treasure you are born on earth with. The treasure you are decorated with. Your blessings. Your blessings. Look at them making noise in the world. Father, bless me. Father, bless me. Father, lift me up. Father, lift me up. Lift me up. Father, throw me up. Embrace me. Lift me up like Elijah, like David. Declare prayer. Especially on 31st night of every year. The heaven is really suffering. Here, bombardment is bombardment. But the people that are bombarding that do not watch it. Do not watch it. They are bombarding that with dents. They are bombarding that with arrows. They are bombarding that with dirty missile thing in them. How will it work? How will it work? Child of God, go back. Go back and surrender. Go back and reform yourself again. And move on deep in His presence. That which you are praying for, you are asking for. You see, hidden deep in the presence, deep in the bosom of the Lord, in the text section, the treasure of life, the beauty of life, the blessing of life, the enjoyment of life. You will see it. This is time for practical. This is time for practical. This is time for reality. Reality everywhere. Because there is happiness. There is happiness. That is in the third section. In the third section. Deep in the bosom of the Lord. And so, child of God. Deep in the bosom of the Lord lies all you are moving around for. Lies all you are expecting. Lies all you are hoping for. Lies all you are praying for. And so, the key words is for you to go back and reaffirm your life again to the Lord God that loves you. And reunite again to the Lord your God. And surrender completely to the Lord your God. And wear off the dirty clothes of the world. And surrender completely. That which you call enjoyment is not enjoyment. And so the answer is arise and shine. The answer is arise and shine. But who and who are ready to arise? Who and who are ready to arise? Believers that are ready to arise are believers that are ready to surrender all contrary to the will of God. You must surrender all contrary to the will of God so that you will arise and shine. Once you arise, you will shine at the same time. You will glitter. You will glitter. No one is more beautiful than believers. No one is even richer than believers. Believers that reach the bosom of the Lord. I tell you, child of God, no one is richer than them. Because that is the key words they are using to confuse you people, especially believers. Do you want to be poor like them? Come, let me take you. There's a place I will take you to. Say to them no. Say to them that the answer is no. That deep in the bosom of the Lord lies everything. Riches, treasures, enjoyments, beauty. All are there. And believers that are rich will be coming with their convoy. They are rich. They are believers. They are very well decorated. They are well hidden in the bosom of the Lord. Deep in the bosom of the Lord is where believers that are hidden. Believers are hidden in the bosom of the Lord. I tell you, they are hidden there. Are you hidden? Are you hidden? Are you hidden? Are you hidden? Where are you? Are you hidden? Deep in His presence, are you hidden? There lies the treasure of life. Are you hidden? Hidden in His presence. That is the secret that you people are hearing, that beauty lies above. Said the philosophers. Yes, the philosophers. The mystics will tell you that's true. The mystics will tell you that beauty lies above. Yes. The philosophers too will tell you that beauty lies above. Yes. All these people, these mystics, they will tell you that the treasure of life, the beauty of life, everything about life lies above. And so why are you deceived? Who is deceiving you? Why are you deceived? Come closer in His presence. In the bosom of the Lord lies that treasure of life, treasure of your life, the treasure of your life. You call it spare key in the physical world, but it's called the key of your life. Once you are born, the key of your life is hidden there in the bosom of the Lord. That's the Father that created you. That's why when they make noise, it's a pity unto believers because they are making noise. The creation of the world, we they don't know about. The way you are created, you are formed. You are formed the way you are formed. A life is born, the key of your life, and you are registered. Come and tune up in His presence. It's hidden in His presence. Your Father watching you as you stand, as you jump, as you walk, as you develop. To know whether you will come for that your key. Child of God, anyone hearing this, go for the key of your life. The secret of your life is you coming closer to obtain the key of your life. You will use the key of your life to open the door of your life. Once the particular door of your life is hidden, you will see that everything about you is hidden there. You will see yourself. You will notice that you will tripartite being. Then you will see yourself. You will be surprised. Then you see yourself, everything about you, whom you are really is, and the full meaning of yourself. Then you grasp yourself. You yourself, you be glued to yourself. Once you are glued to yourself as a tripartite being, child of God, you are strong. Nobody will eliminate you anyhow. Nobody will try you anyhow. Anybody that sees you, any dangerous being that sees you, will turn around to look back at you. That's the secret of life that children of God do not know. The secret of life means moving deeply closer to the Father to obtain the key of your life. To obtain the key of your life, the treasure of your life, so that you will be yourself. You embrace yourself, you will be yourself. A whole being. How many believers are whole being? Look at them walking around, moving from places to places, but they are not whole being. They are suffering. They are suffering. The treasure and the beauty of life is lies when you have embraced yourself. When you have embraced yourself as a tripartite being. Yes, your spirit moving deep in His presence. Being attuned to the full nature of your spirit and moving back to your physical self. That is what is meant by a tripartite being. Then you will be yourself. The next thing is that they will start telling stories about you. Some will call you ghosts. But you are not ghosts. You are still a human being who moved on and obtained the key of his or her life and turned to be what he or she is. Yes, that is when you will know yourself and understand yourself. Stand still. And so the story is that you should stop managing life. Stop coping with life. Stop managing life. Be yourself. Be yourself. Put on your garments again. It's a call for you to put on your garments. Because the next thing after that second section is to put on your garments. Put on your garments. There is a garment. There is a garment you are born on earth with. Yes, truly, truly, you are born naked. Naked you come, naked you will go. Now, what kind of garments? What kind of garments? What kind of garment? There is a garment for you, the garment of life. Where is your garment? Then you put on your garments. The next thing is for you to put on your garments. Once you put on your garments, you are ready to continue life. Once you put on your garment, the garment of your life. Once you hook on to your spirit being as a tripartite being, the next thing for you is to what? Is to put on your garment. When you put on your garment, you are ready to continue life. And the word that's in the world called death is not death. It's you putting on a new garment, the garment of your life, and continue a different new life, a glorious life. Because you are complete as a tripartite being, therefore the life you are continuing is a glorious one. The teaching about death comes up soon so that you will understand. But for now, there is happiness. Because why? Because you are deep in the bosom of the Lord. Deep in the bosom of the Lord lies everything. And so there is happiness. Get ready, child of God, to warm up yourself. Warm yourself to see